Let's get started. On Young and Restless, Traci and Alan are going head over heels in love with each other because of their developing relationship. Dizzy with excitement, the clever banter, the flushing, the warm embraces, and the hand-holding regrettably, we are afraid that it is all too good to be true and that the picture-perfect Paris coupling is going to turn into a genuine nightmare. It is the stuff of dreams, but regrettably, we worry that it is real. We all knew that the Abbott men would be protective of their sweet older sister because, after all, she is the heart of the family, and we were not disappointed in any way, even though Billy was not there. Traci just brought her new man home, if not to meet the family because he already knows them thanks to Ashley's problems, then to officially present him as her boyfriend. And Jack were warm and welcoming toward Alan, and they expressed their gratitude to him for assisting Ashley. They also bombarded the man with questions about his intentions with regard to Traci, and they were concerned about meeting the moment Al charmed the pants off of everyone at the table. Why can't we just accept that Traci has finally found love with a handsome psychologist and be happy for her? Well, it all began in Paris, when Traci announced that she needed to travel to Los Angeles for a meeting. Alan's reaction came as a complete surprise to the well-regarded psychotherapist. It should have been extremely romantic, but instead it raised a red flag. And for at least one Young and Restless fan, it raised 4 red flags. Granted, we don't know Alan very well, but it didn't feel very in character for him to brush off his commitments. He shrugged off a bunch of professional obligations to traipse around the globe with his girlfriend on the other hand. On the other hand, we made an effort to push our uncertainties to the back of our minds and be happy for Traci. However, when they arrived in Genoa City, Traci and Alan had not just entered through the door of the Abbott men's when something caused the hair on the back of our necks to rise up and give us a fresh look. Searching the whole of the living room, Alan made a strange comment to Traci, saying that he wanted to take it all in, which was a strange statement to make given how many times he had been there before Traci really pointed it out. Alan found a way to cover it up, but for us, B was sneaking back in next, and they trotted off to go. When Billy asked how this would work going forward, Alan surprised everyone by announcing that once Ashley was finished with her inpatient treatment, he was happy to leave Paris in the rearview mirror, leave his practice and speaking engagements behind, and move to the United States to be with Traci. This was a huge gesture of commitment. Society for lunch was where they met up with Billy and Jack. Alan was the picture of a battered boyfriend throughout the entire movie. One could almost cast off those silly suspicions until the final scene, when Alan surprised everyone by announcing that he was happy to let go of his practice and speaking engagements and move to the United States to be with Traci. Clearly impressed Traci, but it also caught her off guard. It is a massive life-changing move to make so early on in a relationship. Perhaps this is why it appeared to be Alan's behavior not being very Alan-like. When you combine that with the creeping doubts that had been present in the past, it left viewers wondering if this man might not be Alan at all, but rather someone else. His twin from hell, Martin. In point of fact, fans started to freak out at this moment, and we know exactly what you're thinking. Martin was killed when he fell over the balcony. There is no way that he could be the evil twin since we know what he and Alan were wearing when they took the fatal plunge during their dispute. Alan was wearing a casual knit shirt in a bluish-gray color, and Martin was wearing a gray sweater over a gray shirt. Button-up shirt. After the tragic fall, it was definitely Alan who came back into the house in the casual shirt. There was simply no way there was time for Martin to recover from such a fall and swap clothes with his dead twin in the time it took for Ashley to run down the stairs and outside. The only problem was that Alan was sure to be the one who came back into the house wearing the casual shirt. Due to the fact that Young and Restless is a soap opera that is based on other soap operas, almost anything is conceivable, including people coming back from the dead and evil twins quickly seizing an opportunity to impersonate their deceased brother in the moments following a fatal fall onto pavement. This is the reason why we believe that Traci is going to experience heartbreak and possibly even much more severe consequences. Jump into the comments to discuss this topic.